Okay, we can let people in.
I'm going to do my usual spamming all the Telegram groups. People need the live link. I can see myself live on Twitter from your account.
Yay. Hello,
it's working.
everyone.
I love technology. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Paulina. Mathilde, Leonie.
Hi.
Susie. Art.
Hi. So
Hello.
many familiar faces.
And
So
Tiago.
glad it's sunny today in Berlin. The sun is back. I got back from token 2049.
Oh, nice.
And I got back and it started snowing in Berlin, and I was prepared for that. But now it's good to be back.
Last week was crazy, but I mean, Dubai was crazy as well. So no complaints about the weather in Berlin.
Biblical floods. Luckily, our event was discussed, but the event on Wednesday, you should forget it. I've never seen anything like it.
Nice. Hi, Maya. Last week was crazy, but I mean, Dubai was crazy as well. So yeah, I think we give it some more minutes. Yeah, you are in the driver's seat, Zoe.
What does that mean? I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you control. Let me know when I should start.
Yeah, let's give it a few minutes to get everyone in, and then we can begin. I will make a reminder for everyone just in case.
I think we give it some more minutes. Yeah.
We'd love to see some more videos on, if possible, but no work.
Yeah, this would be nice.
It's a Monday,
like
though.
Hello.
Yeah, true. It's a Monday.
Hi, Geza.
Good to meet you.
Well, it's good that there's a bank holiday in Berlin on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
May the 1st is always special to me.
Absolutely. A lot of demonstration, a lot of parties.
Yeah, the whole city sort of closes down.
Crazy. It's awesome.
I mean, I tend to avoid it at night because that's when it gets a bit chaotic.
Yeah, that's true.
Be at times.
But normally it's okay because you're out during the day and then you probably get tired. Yeah. And it will be also great weather. So yeah, looking forward.
Oh yeah, it's meant to be the hottest day of the year on May the 1st, which is it's gonna be amazing.
So far.
Yeah. So far.
Yeah, the best is yet to come, or the worst. I don't know. My apartment just gets way too hot. I'm up to 2 fans now. When I moved here 7 years ago, I didn't need any fan. Yeah. And now it's unbearable. These Altbau apartments. Cool. Should we start, or should we give it a couple more minutes?
I mean, we could start with an introduction round. You said so many familiar faces. I have seen some of the names at the study season as well. Yay, which is quite cool. But I don't know, Geza. Maybe if I may,
I know Geza is our hackathon winner. Every hackathon that we do, she wins. So
then I hand over the mic
to
you. Let us know more.
But I'm still addicted, so I still need to new ones because the last one was already a while ago. And let's see. I think Solana team just announced a new one. And I'm also not participating in the DLT program because I'm having more time at the moment. So yeah, I'm really looking now more into Web3 and especially also how to build up a impactful venture maybe, and also token engineering I think is very helpful for that, to know the basics and how that all works.
What's your background, Geza?
So I worked a long time in 3D printing, business development, and also had my own startup focusing on, it was a digital solution focusing on sustainable materials. And but recently this ended, this chapter, so the 3D printing, and that's why I'm now looking for new things. And as I was always already involved into the Web3 system in Berlin. I just said, okay, I want to dig deeper.
Nice, cool. We should meet at the Berlin Blockchain Week, shouldn't we?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I already registered for some events, and yeah, will be awesome, I think.
Yeah, we'll be at DevCon.
Pardon?
You'll be at DAPCon as well. The best is yet to come in terms of events as well. We've got something cooking, which I'm excited for. So yeah, looking forward to sharing that around. Really, really exciting. Cool. Should we get started? I think we are well underway. On Twitter, I can see myself. It's awesome how technology works, and it's a success so far. So I guess first of all, it's really, really happy or really, really great to have you back, Token Engineering team. So thank you so much for having us again. I think last time we talked about the introduction to token engineering and dived into the basics, but now we're really going to get into the meat of it. So yeah, excited to hand this over to Angela. A little bit about me, or if you don't know me already, I am the founder of Crypto Girls Club. We host educational events, networkers, mainly for women in Web3, to sort of build a more inclusive Web3 or society for blockchain. So that's what we do, and that's why we're here. So yeah, over to you, lovely ladies.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I'm Angela, founder of the Token Engineering Academy. Glad to be here again. Yeah, today I would love to introduce the study seasons program, also discuss maybe routes and angles for women who are interested in the token engineering space generally as founders or as aspiring token engineers. I'd be happy to answer on all the questions you might have. And also maybe since we are at the moment writing a new edition of the Token Engineering Reads, exploring the field of token engineering, also how this field has evolved over the last years and what we see as the most exciting developments in the space in 2024. But before we start, Caitlin, feel free to introduce yourself as well.
Yeah, hi, my name's Caitlin, a longtime member of Crypto Girls Club, and I lead marketing at Token Engineering Academy. I see a lot of overlap between our two communities, and I'm really happy that we're both so supportive of education and the effort in this industry, and also getting more women into the space, making the space more inclusive. So lots of things in common here today. Will be really exciting.
Yeah, and I would, first of all, I would love to gain an understanding how many of you are already registered in this TE Academy study season. I think I have seen some familiar names already. So, Susie, okay, cool.
Yeah, just put a little thumbs up.
Alia, yeah, thumbs up, wave your hands. Tiago, cool. Ark, right? Awesome. Yeah, have you made any decisions on the live tracks you are most interested in? Tiago, let us know. Susie, okay, cool.
Yeah, just put
so drop a note or the NFT module already, Paulina, perfect. Oh, there was, I'm not sure if you raised this question because we were discussing in the team today that there are some issues with connecting wallets. I'll drop a note in the Discord as well. Oh yes, no worries, we'll solve it, but we've just realized that Wallet Connect launched a version 2 and we have to update our own infrastructure. Will take 1 or 2 more days, but no worries, you will be able to connect your wallet and mint your NFTs. Okay, cool. Yeah, any other comments on live tracks you're most interested in, most excited about in the study season? Let me know. So keen. And we have to update because imagine we are working in the background with all the teachers and speakers and they are really making up their minds how they can shape the sessions, bring across the content, and how can they shape exciting learning, interactive elements. And they put a lot of effort in making these study seasons great. And that's why Yeah, I hope we'll have a lot of fun together. Yeah, all of the live tracks. Yes, let's go. Okay, so we'll try all of them. Oh, that's amazing to hear. Yeah, maybe for those who have not heard about the study season or just want to understand better what this all is about, let's take a look at first what token engineering is. Just a brief reminder. We've discussed it last round in the last session, so just a brief summary. Today, creating tokens is easy. Like any project can create tokens just with some lines of code. It's not complicated, but making use of tokens in a responsible and valuable way, meaning incentive designs, reward people for doing stuff, for adding value to a token network is a whole different game. And here we are drawing from disciplines like computer science, cryptography, obviously, for the core software part of it. Then on top, economics and game theory to design the mechanisms, industrial and systems engineering, because we are creating systems, complex systems that are dynamic, that have emerging properties, that are hard to foresee. That's why we also apply AI optimization and control theory. We are drawing from operations research, decision science, and we have the human element because we have human behavior in the system, behavioral economics, psychology. We have, with creating new forms of institutions, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, we need governance, decision-making power, and it's also bringing up really important questions in philosophy, law, and ethics. And this is the flower, the fundament of disciplines we are drawing from in token engineering. And since this combination of disciplines is something you can't study at any university today, we decided in 2020 to start the Token Engineering Academy and create and offer our own educational program. And TE Fundamentals is this first bachelor level program that exists in the space of token engineering. It's available as a public good, no fees, at tokenengineering.net. Anyone is invited to enroll, and more than 4,000 students actually already did, which is amazing. We've never expected that this would be such a successful program, giving the steep learning curve for anyone enrolling and the broad, again, the variety of disciplines we are drawing from. So we know, of course, that this program is most suitable for people with a background in economics, computer science, engineering, data science, and math. But it's a steep learning curve for everyone, since we are combining these fields in a way that is new. We've also already 1,000 exams passed and NFTs minted as a proof of knowledge. We build up this system of knowledge proofs at TE Academy to number one, allow students to prove their knowledge and achievements in the community. And second, also to be able to monitor and track the evolution of this field from day one and across the years now in the fourth year of TE Academy's existence, and hopefully many more to come. Yeah, so this is the brief overview on what TE Academy is. And the study season was just kicked off last week. It's still time to register, no worries. And this is the first cohort-based program we are running at TE Academy. And the motto is share, learn, grow. Key dates. I just mentioned we've kicked off the study season last Thursday. And running from this week, we have live tracks with speakers that run online learning live sessions with talks, with working on case studies together, with discussions, and ultimately with a proof of knowledge for the students who are participating actively. And during the study season, we run 3 to 7 is already outdated. We, in fact, run 8 study sessions per week. Amazing program, and students are free to select the sessions based on individual learning goals and areas of interest, and minting NFTs, and the whole learning program is free, no fees. We'll have exams week and also a joint community voting on the fellowship winner. This is an element that we also introduced this year, more in a minute. And we conclude the study season program where we come together online with a live event at EFCC, the Token Engineering Track Day, which is a full day of talks about token engineering in Brussels at the largest Ethereum conference in Europe. So this is the program overview. And yeah, the learning elements are, we invite anyone interested in token engineering to study with weekly sessions. We invited the brightest and most influential token engineering professionals and researchers. And also, of course, in parallel, you can study TE fundamentals or complete. Many started and just enjoy coming together with fellow students and completing their exam. Mint your proof of knowledge, and also super important, making connections. And this is certainly something that particularly women actors in crypto space should keep in mind. These connections are super important. You'll find a lot of enthusiastic female crypto leaders and token engineering leaders in our community. I'm so proud we have them on board because, I mean, with even 10%, it's unusual that we have so many female speakers and researchers in the space. So that's something I'm very proud of, and I'm happy to support you with whatever you need and whatever questions you might have. Make connections, meet and connect with projects and like-minded people in our community, and consider this an element for developing your professional career. And I know a number of token engineers who are now today very successful, who started at TE Academy, and making these connections was certainly an important element to it. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at these live tracks that I just mentioned. So we have 8 different live tracks, and the live tracks are run and hosted by speakers. We have Sherman Forschungsgear on board, Trent McConaughey, founder of Ocean Protocol, Mark Richardson, the project lead for Carbon DeFi. We have myself and Octopus for a case study on designing a voting system. We have Roderick McKinley running sessions on on-chain analytics using ChatGPT and SQL. We have Muhammad, who is providing us an introduction to the application of machine learning and AI in token engineering. We have Giuseppe with an analysis of decentralized applications, looking through the lens of complex systems. This is something new to token engineering and the entire software engineering field. Security is a big topic here. And we have Vasily introducing us to the TE value capturing fundamentals. And I can promise everyone all the speakers are really experts in their fields, and it will be an amazing, unique opportunity to come up with your questions and discuss token engineering concepts with them. I pause for a moment and let's see if you have any questions so far, and then we can dig deeper into these various live tracks. Any questions, feel free to switch on your mic.
Yeah, maybe so how much time is needed per week? They are saying like 3 to 7 sessions, but if we can express it maybe in hours.
Yeah, so for making solid progress in any of the live tracks or in TE fundamentals, so that you can expect to receive an NFT, expect to invest around 5 hours per week. And this, of course, multiplies in case you plan to attend various live tracks or take on and study various TE fundamentals modules. But per live track or per TE fundamentals models, 5 hours per week, and you'll make, it will be fun, and you can expect to receive an NFT at the end.
Okay, cool. And then probably a bit more for the exam week.
Yeah, that's certainly a good idea. I mean, some words on how the exams work. For TE fundamentals, since these are all online courses, there are exams, online exams that where you have unlimited attempts, and that are also not timely restricted. So generally, you could take the exam whenever you feel ready for it. For the live tracks, we have a dedicated week, mid-June, to complete either homework assignments or work on your own case study, or also in some 1 or 2 live tracks, we have an online exam. And this, of course, is then, expect to invest a bit more time to come up with a successful final result. But really, it's doable. Usually female participants never disappoint in their final results. So that's, don't be afraid. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. I mean, then there's also no pressure if you have can try a lot of times.
Yeah, true. Maybe Tiago, I think you've passed all TE fundamentals modules. Right? And you have been even running your own study group. Maybe you share a little bit more about the experience of learning TE fundamentals and passing the exams. Oh, you can't speak at the moment. Yeah. But maybe if that's okay for you, Tiago, feel free to share your Discord name, and then everyone, feel free to reach out to Tiago. I'm sure he'll be happy to share his experience and support and answer your questions if you have any. Yay. Good. Thank you. Okay, any other questions? All right, let's dig into the live tracks because there's a lot to explore. Give me a moment. I have to find my tab. Good. So this is the information hub. For those of you who already registered for the study season, you will receive the link, you'll receive weekly updates, student updates, and you get access to this information hub. And this information hub provides you a study season program overview, also where you can find the Discord channels for discussing any questions you might have, and the study season calendar. We are in the week of April 29th, and this upcoming Wednesday, we kick off the track 4, the voting algorithm design, and track 2 with Trent McConaughey, and track 1 with Sherman Forschengier. All other tracks will start next week. This is the program this week, and then with adding this calendar, you'll receive all the dates and information on the Zoom link, etc., via this Google Calendar. Okay, let's take a look at the live tracks now. Sherman Forschengier. You might have heard about Sherman because she has published a series of books about token economies, and she has been around in this field since 2018 when she established token engineering at the University of Vienna. So she was establishing her own research institute on cryptoeconomics and token engineering, and published a number of books, Money, NFTs, and DeFi, DAOs and purpose-driven tokens, and the last one in work in progress at the moment, Web3 infrastructure. And we know that many in our community have read these books, and with now having this token design thinking framework available, we invited Sherman and thought, yeah, this is just a cool opportunity to have students working with Sherman on how to apply this token design thinking framework to real cases. And we'll go over most prominent examples like Bitcoin, and maybe more exotic. Students can come up with their own examples and go with a structured approach, the token design thinking framework, over the early stage of designing a token system and reasoning about the purpose, about stakeholders, about incentives, token utility, and power dynamics in such a token network. So this is definitely a super interesting track. If you are generally interested in how token engineering works, it's also a no-code live track. It's conceptually working on the conceptual level of a token network. Yeah, and apply to real cases so that you can test your freshly acquired knowledge in case studies. So that's Sherman's course. And left and right, there will be opportunities to discuss and learn, maybe receive some advice, how Sherman managed to her career in crypto. Caitlin.
Yeah, just a quick note here. So the books that Angela mentioned, we're really happy to partner with Sherman and do a giveaway this week. So we'll be announcing a giveaway either today or tomorrow on our Twitter account. So essentially everyone who registers for this study season, shares a post, tags 3 friends, will be entered to win one of Sherman's first 2 books. So I believe if you scroll down a bit further, Angela, we can show them.
It's either Money, NFTs, and DeFi or DAOs.
Exactly. So we'll be giving away 2 copies, 1 copy of Money, NFTs, and DeFi, and 1 copy of DAOs and purpose-driven tokens. So stay tuned on our X account to find the details. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Talk Engineering. Don't miss it. Cool. Nice. You just switch on your mics, everyone, in case you have a question, okay? I don't want to miss it. Next one. Oh no, wrong window. Sorry. Here we go. The next live track is Trent McConaughey. He's a seasoned founder and started Ocean Protocol 2017 and launched their token in 2019, or had their token sale in 2018-19. So he has firsthand experience on managing a token networks, not only for the very first phase token sale, no, over years and years of iterating on the token utility, on the value proposition. And he'll share his experience with the data value creation loop and engineering perspective on data flywheels and supply chains. For those who are familiar with our program, we had to update the content of the talk because Trent can't speak publicly about the token merge, right? So we changed the program slightly, and it's cool revisiting of his article, this data value creation loop was first published, I think, more than a year ago. And with his experience since then at Ocean Protocol, it'll be a really great opportunity to discuss the theory and reality of managing a token network, of creating these flywheels of value creation, right? So you reward users to contribute to the value of the system, you find incentives and invest them or collect fees, capture the value and invest it again to increase participation and reward for even more valuable contributions. And this in theory sounds super cool, but how does it look like in practice? And how were they able to implement such loops in their own token economy? This is the talk of Trent McConaughey Ocean Protocol, taking place on May 2nd, this week, Thursday. Track 3, DeFi's Concentrated Liquidity from Scratch by Mark Richardson. This is algorithm design. It's digging into a particular cryptoeconomic primitive that is concentrated liquidity. It's a very popular DeFi primitive that was first described at Bancor 2020, then adopted and implemented in Uniswap V3 in 2021. And since then has become part of the DeFi landscape of cryptoeconomic primitives. And the motivation to create this live track is that there are many, let's say, weak and imprecise descriptions of concentrated liquidity. Just to give one example, I think this is a general problem in crypto, that the literature that is and documentation available is often outdated. It's a mix of marketing and research. It's hard to find good and elegant and holistic, sufficient documentation and descriptions of cryptoeconomic primitives. And we'd like to change that for concentrated liquidity. So the goal is to start from the very first fundamental description of concentrated liquidity, and then finally arrive at he calls it the asymmetric liquidity invariance and the natural, he has a hyperbolic trigonometric context. So he has found a way to cater any application case with some simple and clear mathematic formulation of concentrated liquidity. This is math, but it's not rocket science. So you will need high school and undergraduate algebra and calculus with some training and determination to work your way through it. You'll be able to handle it, I can promise. And I'd like to encourage everyone to not try to escape math, because in token engineering, this is our shared language. And you'll always have the situation where you are reading white papers, you maybe have to specify an algorithm design going from the conceptual work, as in the live track with Sherman, to the mathematical specification and then to implementation and code, and you will need math. So it's just another way of describing systems and mechanisms, and that's why I highly recommend to take part in Mark's session. And he's a very good and very enthusiastic teacher, so you'll love it. Mark Richardson, DeFi's Concentrated Liquidity from Scratch. Yes.
Just one question. Will the sessions be recorded?
The sessions will be recorded. So we know that at TE Academy, we have students from 21 time zones, and it's very highly likely that students can't participate all sessions live. So that's why the recordings will be available on YouTube, and so you can watch the recordings and follow the learning sessions. Plus there's Discord to ask questions, B, spin up your own learning groups maybe in your time zone with other students working in the same live track, and make progress together even though you can't participate in the live sessions.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Cool. Next one, reputation-based weighted voting. This is something, basically an A to Z case study, meaning we'll apply the full token engineering design process to design a voting algorithm. Some context here. At TE Academy, now we have an echo. I think we have to take care that all streams are muted. Okay, sounds good again. All right. At TE Academy, we've launched our first fellowship program, and this fellowship program, the purpose of it is to award great token engineers who contributed to the space over the last month and years with own research, with developing tools, with new approaches worth sharing and worth awarding and supporting. The fellowship includes a 10K grant. And part of the application and selection process, who should win this grant, was that all fellowship candidates, the fellowship candidates are those you are seeing here. This Roderick McKinley, Mohamed Idris, Giuseppe De Stefanis, and Vasily Sumanov. They are fellowship candidates, and for selecting, we require them to share their knowledge with students. So this is part of the selection. They share their knowledge in study sessions. They run 2 to 4 study sessions with students as part of the live track program. And after they concluded their learning sessions, everyone in the community is invited to vote on who should be the fellowship winner. Now, you probably have seen many awards in crypto land, and some of them tend to become popularity contests with just most visibility on socials wins, or those who have strong projects behind them with marketing forces and a team have definitely an advantage. And in our case, that's why we design our own voting algorithm, meaning we'll go over the requirements engineering. What do we want to achieve with this algorithm? What are the limitations and the restrictions we have to take into account when it comes to the timelines, when it comes to technical implementations, when it comes to the NFTs we can use for verifying token engineering knowledge, which should play a role in the decision-making power. So we want to make token engineering expertise count in this voting process. And the more NFTs a student or a course author has collected at TE Academy, the more voting weight this person accumulates. And this whole process of collecting requirements, coming up with design, discussing variants, implementing the voting algorithm, and then rolling out the voting, including gaining a result, the decision, who should win the fellowship prize, is the program in reputation-based weighted voting in this track number 4. And this track number 4 is run by my colleague Octopus, long-term contributor to the field, a math professor involved in projects with Gitcoin, Longtail Financial, Block Science, Token Engineering Commons, and many more, and myself. And I'm very much looking forward to this. It will be exciting. Good. And now the live tracks for the fellowship candidates. So these 4 people, Roderick, Mohamed, Giuseppe, and Vasily, have applied to receive the fellowship grant, and they are setting up and offering learning sessions. Roderick, with a background in investments and quantitative analytics, will offer on-chain analytics for token engineers, a 101, become a do-your-own research maxi from scratch using ChatGPT combined with SQL. Some coding skills required or are highly recommended, but this is something you should be able to manage. He also provided some material and links to great YouTube or online courses to get yourself ready for this course. And then you'll be able to run on-chain analytics, meaning you can analyze token systems. Something that is definitely super useful, not only as a token engineer, also for DAO analytics, for your own investments even, and for, let's say, informed conversations in this space. Zoe, have a question?
Yeah, I'm just a bit conscious of time, and I think we need to get right into the topic of the webinar. So I'm just wondering, like, I think we're all excited to see the next part.
Yeah. Let me briefly introduce the rest of the live tracks. The track 6 is modeling and simulating decentralized economic systems with the application of AI and machine learning. This is modeling and simulations. Again, it's building on T fundamentals. Ideally, the perfect fit is module 4. And basic knowledge of blockchain and DeFi is certainly beneficial. And Giuseppe will bring his background in computer science, analyzing decentralized apps through the complex systems-oriented approach. So what can we draw from complex systems engineering and analysis to understand and analyze the risks, the interconnectedness of token systems and decentralized applications? And the last one is the token engineering value capturing fundamentals. This brings us back to the conceptual design of token networks. How can we capture the value in token networks? Because the goal of token systems is not to pay out incentives to make people do stuff, just to pay rewards to whatever it might be, writing content, building applications on top of protocols, whatever. This is not sustainable, right? We have to see how we can close the loop to have a certain inflow and value capture in a token system. And with Vasily, we'll explore the patterns that currently exist to create and design token utility and potential future patterns, also how to properly analyze them in order to classify them when it comes to vulnerabilities, when it comes to success cases, maybe even smart contracts that are available open source related to these patterns. So that's Vasily's program. And that's the 8 live tracks that we offer in the study season. Okay.
Awesome. I think we've got a few more signups, hopefully, from that. And yeah, looking forward. Should we move on to the next part?
Yeah, Caitlin, guide us. So you were discussing the program.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the question that's on everyone's mind is how to create strong, resilient token systems with long-lasting value, whether it's bull or bear market conditions. And I know at Token Engineering Academy, we have a lot of tips on this. Maybe Angela, if you want to share some things to keep in mind, some things to avoid, etc. Let's dive in.
Yeah. I mean, in 2024, this is just, the situation has changed so much compared to 2023. And I think bull or bear, in 2023, we were experiencing a long bear market with only a few projects being able to survive. And so many super valuable and exciting new projects had to stop and had to adapt their plans. And now with 2024, so many new opportunities coming up and also a much, let's say, a better situation on the crypto job market. Now, for our students or for generally token engineers, this is a very cool situation to be in, and also for our total community to share what we've learned during Bear, because one of the probably most important things to keep in mind when it comes to crypto bull or bear is that these cycles can change very quickly in crypto, and the market situation, meaning the appetite for token investments, has a huge impact on how projects can manage, can grow, and maybe even on your own opportunities when it comes to a crypto career, no matter if this is in token engineering or other disciplines, marketing, ecosystem development, software development. And our learning in token engineering is that there is no waste of time, no matter if it's bull or bear, if you invest in learning. And many of the people who might had to stop their projects in 2022, 2023, decided to study token engineering or other smart contract development. Now this investment pays off because projects are seeking new talents and seeking expertise, and studying takes time. A bear market is a perfect environment to study, and bull market, of course, even more, because any experience, any additional knowledge is super valuable. So number one, learning, education, learning, making progress is never a waste of time. Another one is go deep rather than broad. That maybe is a fit to, you said, I'm interested in all life tracks. That's cool. And it's certainly, the study season is such a cool opportunity to look around and see what token engineering entails. Nevertheless, at some point, take your decision what you are most excited about and how you can build on your prior knowledge. And you might come from an engineering discipline, or you come from natural science, or you come from data science. Build on these skills and add related token engineering expertise on top. That's my recommendation. Don't expect yourself to be able to cover everything, but take your decision, what matters most to you, what gets you most excited, and then study and put together your own study plan for the next month, for the next 2 months, for the next 6 months, and for the next 2 years. Because this allows you to be focused and to focus on your own progress, while you can easily get lost in the wealth of new information that is shared every single day in crypto land. The latest project, the latest token launch, this can be a huge distraction. And I highly recommend you, no matter if bull or bear, to focus and to put up your own learning goals and to persevere in achieving these learning goals. Caitlin.
2 more questions coming in, if that's okay. The first one, if you had to summarize, what are the biggest mistakes that protocols make when it comes to trying to boost their token? Maybe you can provide a few different examples that you've seen, maybe from the different market conditions.
two biggest mistake when they try to boost their token is that they think that it's a good idea to pay people to use their product. I mean, with a token launch, projects have the chance to acquire huge initial funding, which is super cool and a big opportunity. But if these funds are not spent wisely, meaning airdrops, yield farming, liquidity mining only, this won't be sustainable. And what's a healthy development in the field is that more and more invest in verifying their incentive spending and take a quantitative approach and structured approach in increasing the efficiency of incentive spends. So for yourself, if you take a look at a new crypto projects, take a close look if they spend money to pay users to use their product. And if they do, be careful. So that's number one biggest mistake. And the number two is using the right metrics for health. Today, TVL is an important indicator. So total value locked is an important indicator at all token platforms to give some indication of growth, but this TVL can easily be gamed and manipulated. And that's why other health metrics are more important, like how many projects are building on a certain protocol, how fast are they in growing their ecosystem, not only in terms of token value, rather in terms of different projects they are collaborating with and build substantial new value, new applications. How active is their ecosystem? This is you can check on DAO forums, for example, or at conferences and hackathons. And these metrics or indicators matter when it comes to assessing the health and the potential of a token network.
Okay, I see we have some other questions coming in from the chat, but the second question, so for projects that are working on creating a successful token system, what are some resources that their team should have and not have? Maybe what is some resources that are overhyped, let's say?
When it comes to token design and token engineering?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that the token supply and tokenomics is overhyped. So for some time over the last couple of years, projects were relying too much on, okay, if we have good tokenomics design, meaning the initial terms, the token supply, the price, how we shape the token sale, how we negotiate it with investors, how we set up the public sale, is decisive to be successful. And once we handle tokenomics right, we magically make our project successful. And this has turned out to be not true. The initial tokenomics is certainly important because it affects the long-term growth and evolution of a token networks, defining the token distribution and who should receive tokens. However, it's just the start of a token design journey, and projects have to continuously iterate on this token design and on the right token utility and on the right incentives.
We have another question from the chat. Maybe Adith, do you want to switch your mic on and ask your question?
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing your question in the chat as well, so happy to read it out. Okay. Can you also apply modeling and simulations to tokenomics supply part to decide the split between investors, community team, and also decide on vesting schedule? Yes, you can apply modeling and simulations. I mean, the supply part is deterministic usually, meaning you define some parameters how to distribute the tokens, but nevertheless, in simulating the the evolution of your token distribution, and then take into account certain market scenarios that you assume to be the environment to be expected over the next 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, you can simulate your token supply. And there are actually some new interesting tools available. Check out the Token Engineering Reads, actually, our Wednesday edition, where we share token supply tools, including modeling and simulations for token supply and distribution. Edith, I hope, or I'm sure, this will be an interesting resource. Any other questions on bull or bear? Bull or bear in investments, bull or bear in learnings. We covered bull or bear in projects. Let's finally say, what do you expect for 2024? I mean, we are 4 months in. At the moment, a little bit mixed signals. If this year is going to be bullish or bearish, what's your expectations? Thumbs up for bull? So thumbs up for bull. Awesome. And I must say, even in bear market, crypto, look at the last 2 years. There's so much to learn and so much to explore. There is, even in bear, there's crypto is an exciting environment. And I hope you all enjoy being here, being at TE Academy. I hope you can make the most of it for your personal journey. And I'll be happy to answer on questions, be it here or be it at the TE Academy Discord. I dropped my Discord name. Yes, this is my Discord name. Feel free to reach out.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you've got any further questions, just reach out to Angela. She's available on Discord. I guess we've got 2 minutes left, but I think any closing statements? I think we said about the future. Anything else to add to that?
Yeah, learning is key. And never stop learning and never stop being curious. Obviously, you are curious. Thanks for joining the call, and see you at TE Academy.
Cool.
Great.
All right.
So thanks for having us today.
Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Angela.
Thank you for joining. Lovely to see you as well. All right. Until next time.
Soon. Yeah.
Next time.
See you next time. Bye.